So were the silver squeeze people correct? How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. If you're new to the channel, I am not a financial advisor. This channel is devoted to talking about precious metals and collectibles. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked, and that way you get updated with any new content. Recently, we heard about the silver squeeze. It was supposed to take place on May 1st, and it was the second attempt at a silver squeeze. And again, silver squeeze, for those of you that don't know, was basically a way that common folk were going to come together and go out, buy 100 ounces of silver. That way, they take some of that silver, physical silver, off the market, pushing the prices up. That way they could reveal the true value of silver. Now, mind you, that 100 ounces of silver required 100,000 people to do that actual act. And if you don't believe me, go watch a Mike Maloney video, and he actually discussed it in a recent live stream. So that would require about $300 to $3,500 per purchase. And the average American, in fact, around 70% of Americans don't even have $1,000 in the bank in case of an emergency. So you are expecting at least 100,000 people across the world to be able to go out and spend $300 to $3,500 of their hard-earned money, maybe not even across the world, but whatever the equivalent of $3,500 is around the world, okay? But basically, the people had to go out and buy 100 ounces of silver. Did it happen? I mean, nobody really knows the numbers as to how many ounces of silver were actually purchased on that day. And if you're able to find that information, please make sure you drop that information down below. And also make sure you hit that like button. But what are my thoughts on the people that were calling for the silver squeeze? Here's the one thing that I have noticed within the stacking community, and that's the precious metals community, the people that enjoy buying silver and gold as a way to hedge against inflation. Kind of started to put people against one another. You had the people on the one side that were saying that silver is going to shoot the moon. It's going to hit $50 an ounce, $100 an ounce, and beyond. Then you had other people on the other side of the argument, myself included, saying that's actually a bit ludicrous for something like that to happen overnight. You would need a tremendous, huge event to occur in order for that to happen overnight. I've said time and time again on this channel that $50 an ounce is not out of the realm of possibility, but I do believe that that is going to take some time. It's not something that's going to happen like that. A lot of people that were believing in the silver squeeze hype for May 1st, they thought it was going to be something that would occur overnight. So what ended up happening? We did see a little bit of a bump about an entire day after. But when the markets opened that evening, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States, over in Asia, it was actually trading, if I'm not mistaken, it was actually either flat or down. It wasn't up. It wasn't until the next day that we saw a bump in the price. But as I am recording this video at 3 o'clock Eastern on May 6th, silver is up 90 cents. Gold is up $29. The other precious metals are up as well. You have the Dow Jones Industrial Average is up to 34,360. Crypto is up-ish. My point is that we are seeing a little bit of a bump across the board. My good friend Clean Money, he posted a video today talking about the everything bubble, right? You got the housing market is also up. You got the crypto market is up. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up. You've got the precious metals prices are up. You have all of these things, and spending is up. All of these things are up right now, and it feels like something has got to give, right? It just kind of feels like this bubble is going to burst. Good video, by the way, Clean Money. So what are my thoughts on the people who called for the silver squeeze? Were they wrong or were they right? Well, I'll be honest with you, and I will say this. If I was wrong, I would say I was wrong. And I would say that the opposing side of the argument, the silver squeezers, I would say that they were right, I was wrong. I'm not worried about it in either case because I do have my precious metals, I have my silver, I have my gold. My point on this whole matter was that I did not think that it was actually a realistic approach to try to get that many people to go out and buy silver. You need a really organized, coordinated effort, and you need a tremendous amount of money from everyday people in order to match that of central banks, commercial banks, hedge funds, private equity firms, so on and so forth. So, were they correct? Time will tell. We are seeing a increase in the spot prices, but that's across the board. And if you look, we have seen that before. Look at a year ago. We're pretty much right where we were 1 year ago. So to say that the silver squeeze was a success, that is premature. To say if it was a failure, I will admit it's also premature. You need a significant amount of buying power and a significant amount of people buying silver to take it off the market in order to really cause any sort of major activity in the spot price and the value of precious metals. I did receive some comments from people saying you're not a stacker, etc., so on and so forth, and I've been fully transparent with my stacking strategies on this channel. I have said that I am not stacking silver right now, at least not the high premium stuff like these items here, the collectible things. I'm not stacking this sort of thing. This is the stuff that I buy and sell for a flip. These are collectible. A lot of times people will get into collecting and they're late to the game and they want to buy a certain coin from a particular series, and I happen to have it and I sell it. When it comes to stacking silver, in particular the American Silver Eagles, I'm not stacking these right now myself because for me personally, I don't believe that these are worth $38 to $40 a piece. Other people do. That's totally up to them. That's fine. If that's what they want to stack, have at it. It's my opinion. I don't believe that these are worth, $40. And that might still be because I am used to spending that, $2.50 over spot a few years ago. Will we see those numbers again? To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to see those numbers because we've been sitting in this mid-20 range for the last year. To me, this feels like the new floor. Once the prices come down in terms of premiums, if we could get right around the $31, $32 range, I may consider stacking, Silver Eagles again. But right now, what I've been doing is I've been stacking gold. In fact, there have been reports coming out that silver and platinum, either platinum or palladium, one of the two, but silver is one of them, is set to outperform gold this year. That being said, many people within the stacking community have also noted that gold is right now seeming to be the better buy when you compare the spot price to the premium, right? And you take that percentage. Right now it's looking like gold is around 10, 11% over spot when you're looking to buy like an American Gold Eagle, depending on where you go, obviously. But silver is set to outperform gold just in the number of percentage points that it's supposed to increase this year. Can that change? Absolutely. Nobody really knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. You have many analysts and experts that make their predictions on where silver and gold are going. Oftentimes, they can be wrong. So no one knows. Okay, that's the point. So when you're watching this video and other videos like this, you want to make sure that you are taking in as much information as you possibly can. Make sure that you are doing your own research. My channel is opinion-based. I'm not an expert. I've said that many times. I'm not a financial advisor, and neither are the overwhelming majority of the stacking community. They are not necessarily in the industry of commodities trading, and they're not necessarily silver and gold traders. They didn't go to school for necessarily like economics and haven't been working at investment banks trading silver and gold. So a lot of people are everyday people who share a passion in buying silver, buying gold, talking about the do's and don'ts, some of their experiences. But you have to remember the vast majority of the individuals, the hands and coins videos, they are not experts. And again, myself included. So make sure that when you're watching this video and other videos that you are keeping that in mind. Do your research, do your homework. And again, were the silver squeeze individuals right or wrong? Jury's still out, but we are still nowhere near that $50 range or even near that $100 range. Heck, we haven't even gotten to 30. So let's see. Let's get to 30 first, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions or comments, definitely drop those down below. Again, please don't forget, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that like button, and I'll see you later. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.